Lee became the second chairperson of the Samsung Group in 1987. At that time, the Samsung and especially Samsung Electronics is a domestic company. It is a very huge company in Korea. However, it is basically a domestic company. But during the chairmanship of the Lee of the almost 30 years, Samsung Electronics became the first global company in Korea. As you may know, the Samsung Electronics is one of the leaders in semiconductor area and also cell phone industry. So the second chairperson of Lee took very aggressive and progressive strategy in investing in the semiconductor and the cell phone industry, which was a kind of the step stone for Samsung Electronics to become the global company for now. So that is basically the most accomplishment of the late chairperson of Lee in the Korean economic history. General setting, the Korea experienced very rapid and sustainable economic growth since 1960s. This economic growth was accompanied by the developmental strategy of so-called government-led 재벌-centered one. So Korean 재벌 have contributed a lot in the early stage of economic development in South Korea, and the Samsung is one of the biggest Korean 재벌 since 1960s, and it is now very dominant number one 재벌 in Korea. There's a kind of the bright side of the Lee and the Samsung, but there are also dark side of the Lee and Samsung as well. The business strategy of late chairperson of Lee was not always a success. For instance, he made a huge investment in Samsung automobiles, Autos, or Samsung Motors, but that failed actually. So the failure of the investment by the Samsung Motors has been subsidized by people's money in Korea. Basically, government subsidized the failure of the Samsung Motors, and also the huge influence of Samsung and the Lee in Korean society, actually reflected the dark side of Korean 재벌, the darkest aspect of Korean 재벌. Especially, Lee was indicted twice, but he has never served any term in jail. People confused with the Samsung and Samsung Electronics, but Samsung is basically business group, which include the Samsung Electronics in it. But Samsung, the business group of Samsung, or Samsung 재벌, has more than 50 affiliate companies. Also, there are many vertically integrated affiliate firms of the Samsung Electronics. The Samsung Group also has insurance company and other financial subsidiaries as well. However, except for the Samsung Electronics and affiliate companies, the performance of other Samsung affiliate companies are not that good, actually. So they didn't make a lot of money at all. Some people argue that the Korean 재벌 owner has some kind of golden touch because of their golden touch and some inspiration or etc. So the Korean 재벌, for instance, Samsung reflects the merits of the ownership by the single family or etc. But that is not totally true, because if you look at the Samsung Electronics alone, it is a huge success story. I cannot deny it. But the thing is, if you look at all the other affiliate companies of Samsung groups, like last 50 affiliate company, their performance are not very good at all. There are cons and pros of the system of Korean 재벌, and sometimes the foreigners have only the information of some success story. So, but there are not very happy story as well.